Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, this episode is based on a question that a new patient asked of me yesterday in her first visit to the Acupuncture is My Life clinic here in New York City. During the intake, she sort of cut me off, which is fine. You know, I want everyone to be comfortable, talk about whatever's on their mind. And she asked, "Doc, how can I tell if I'm potassium deficient?" So I then asked, let's finish the intake and then we can really dive into deep discussion on potassium deficiency. And we did. And, first and foremost, just like herself, she didn't have a full understanding of potassium, believe it or not. You see, she felt that potassium was a vitamin. And I had to inform her that no, it's not. It's an essential mineral and electrolyte, which is responsible for basically playing a vital role in maintaining optimal health overall. Because it's necessary that for the proper functioning, I should say, of various bodily systems, which would include muscle function, nerve function, cardiovascular health, and the body's fluid balance, potassium is very important for that. And because many individuals are always thinking of just vitamins, they often overlook the importance of potassium as a mineral and electrolyte. Okay. And again, potassium is basically a mineral which we can find in many foods in which we consume, such as vegetables, fruits, meat. And it's an important mineral that's vital for maintaining the electrical potential of our cells, because it allows them to communicate and function properly. And I'm talking about the cells, our cells. And you see, potassium also works alongside sodium to maintain our body's fluid balance, as well as regulate blood pressure. And this is why in the previous episode I spoke of fruits that can help regulate blood pressure, and bananas, because it's rich in potassium, avocado, rich in potassium, was included. Okay? Potassium is a super important mineral. And when you become deficient in it, you don't receive adequate amounts of it. And this is why I say, see an acupuncturist, make an Eastern nutrition consultation session with them. But when it comes to Acupuncture is My Life, I'll do you one better. Why don't you just follow Acupuncture is My Life on YouTube? Because now we've started an Eastern nutrition episode that'll run every week, help you understand the importance of certain foods and what it does to the body. So take some time after this podcast, go to Acupuncture is My Life on YouTube and subscribe. And whenever we do an Eastern nutrition video, you'll be notified. But you see, when it comes to potassium deficiency, it can cause a condition which is called hypokalemia, which can lead to various types of health problems as well as negatively impact various bodily functions. And you see, some of those problems that's associated with potassium deficiency tend to include fatigue, muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, increased risk of stroke, kidney stones, and more. See, these are the things you'll learn just from making acupuncture a part of your life, because your acupuncturist will sit down and discuss this with you when they pick it up. I mean, now it may be expressed in different ways during your acupuncture wellness visit, but now when the acupuncturist includes Eastern nutrition and speaking in terms of yin, yang, qi, essence, and so forth, they'll get you to understand what's going on and explain to you how these deficiency patterns are tied to potassium or whatever else, whatever other type of mineral or electrolyte or vitamin and so forth. But some of the signs that you should look out for ahead of time is, one is muscle weakness, because potassium deficiency can cause muscle weakness and fatigue. And it will manifest itself as difficulty in lifting objects or climbing stairs or participating in physical activities that at one point or another in your life was very simple to the point that you wouldn't even give it any thought. So to now take notice of it, think about how long you didn't have to take notice of it. And that's when, you were ignoring the wealth, where the wealth truly is, which is in you. We take things for granted just because it happens. No, things don't just happen when it comes to our health. The wealth is in you. Okay? And you have to fully understand that. It's not in your bank account, retirement account, investment account, cryptocurrency account, whatever you want to call it. The wealth is not in your wallet, your purse, or your pocket. The wealth is not in a shoebox in a closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard, nor is it under your mattress. The wealth is in you. And many of us tend to ignore that. So we live our daily lives and we're doing things and it just seems so easy. Oh my gosh, when you're young, of course. I'm just so awesome. This happens so easy. That's your body expressing its wealth and you're ignoring it. You're taking it for granted and you're just spending and splurging it. You have to take care of it. You have to make acupuncture a part of your life to better manage that wealth that is in you. Now, other signs, like I said, fatigue, because low potassium levels can lead to these increased feelings of lethargy or tiredness, even after you felt you slept 7-8 hours. And this fatigue can negatively impact productivity and quality of life. Now, another sign can be irregular heartbeat, because potassium is crucial for maintaining a healthy heart rhythm. Why? Because it regulates electrical impulses. So when there's a deficiency, you may experience arrhythmias, palpitations, just basically an irregular heartbeat. And so many individuals are unaware of this. These are things that you really need to know, which is why I'm constantly saying make acupuncture a part of your life. But potassium deficiency can also express in high blood pressure because it works in conjunction with sodium to regulate your blood pressure. So when your potassium is low, your blood vessels tend to constrict, resulting in elevated blood pressure. See, but to have an acupuncturist in your life, again, you'd know this already. These things you would know. Another sign can be spasms or cramps. Lack of potassium tends to cause muscle cramps, spasms, twitches. These are basically involuntary contractions that tend to commonly affect your arms, your legs, and even your abdomen. Yes, your abdomen. You know what? Do me a favor. If you're lifting something heavy right now, do me a favor and rest it down. I don't care if you're moving furniture in the house, you're at the gym working out, or you're doing it as part of your job. Just rest it down for a quick second. If you're crossing the street, hurry up and safely get across the street. And if you're operating a vehicle with wheels, pull it over to the side of the road. If you have propellers or jet engines, land it at your nearest airport. Why? Because I need you to close your eyes right now. And I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom. You are now brand new. And brand new you are. Now guess what else can present as a sign of potassium deficiency? It's going to surprise you. Digestive issues. Many of you walk around constipated, bloated. That can be due to low potassium levels. Abdominal cramping, like I just said. Low potassium levels. So, you know what? Subscribe to Acupuncture is My Life on YouTube and watch the Eastern Nutrition episodes that are put up. There's so much you're going to learn from those, okay? But another sign of low potassium levels are mood changes. Why? Because potassium plays a huge role in regulating neurotransmitter activity. And a deficiency of this activity affects your mood, your mental health, and it leads to anxiety and irritability and even depression. Even depression. Another sign can be an increased risk of osteoporosis, because potassium contributes to maintaining healthy bones by reducing calcium loss that's lost through your urine. Because low potassium levels can lead to higher calcium excretion, therefore increasing or potentially increasing your risk of osteoporosis. You want to increase your levels of potassium through diet? Include more bananas, oranges, avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, tomatoes, and more. You want to learn more? Outside of subscribing to Acupuncture is My Life on YouTube, simply make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?